Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, hello, my name is Natalia. I make beauty content, fashion, lifestyle, all of that jazz. So if you're interested in any of that, keep on watching. So guys, today I did a summer drugstore makeup look. Everything that is on my face right now is drugstore bought, which is very exciting because I've never done a video like this. I normally use higher end products because I shop at Sephora a lot, but I thought it would be a cool idea to show you guys that you can use more affordable products to create a stunning look. So for that, I created this very easy bronzy look that literally anybody can do. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, be sure to keep on watching. Okay guys, so as I said, we're going to be doing a summer drugstore makeup look. I don't have a drugstore version of a blush, but I won't be mentioning it for the sake of the video, just so that we can stick only on drugstore products. So without further ado, let's get started. So I already washed my face and applied some moisturizer and eye cream, and they weren't drugstore, so I'm not going to be mentioning them, but I'm going to be priming my face obviously first, and I'm going to be using the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I have been using this primer for the last couple of years, to be honest, and it's really nice. It has like a gel consistency, which really helps the foundation stick because it gives you I got it in my mouth. Which really helps the foundation stick to your face because it creates a tacky base and the foundation can really adhere to that. I also like that it makes my face extra glowy. As you can see, it gives you a little plumpness, which I really like. Next, we're going to do foundation, and this time I'm going to be using the MILANI Conceal and Perfect in number 4, and that's medium beige. This is actually a new product for me, and I'm not really convinced with the color match because right now I'm a little lighter than what I'm supposed to be, and all my other foundations are really dark on me right now, but I feel like this one is a little bit light on me. I did try this foundation once earlier this last week, I think, and I really love the finish of it. It did not crease and it did not make my face more oily, and sometimes with some foundations they can be a little heavy, but that doesn't happen with this one, and if I set it correctly it will last me the whole day. Seeing it right now, it color matches me pretty nice, and I don't know if that's because of the ring light or of the camera, but last time I tried it, it looked really white. My face looks really white right now. Don't mind that. I'm going to try and contour it and like maybe give it a little bit of more warmth, because right now, like on my mirror I can see it and it's a perfect match, but when I look on the viewfinder it looks like Casper the Friendly Ghost is up here and like I'm really tan down there. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Next, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to be using the COVERGIRL Trublend Undercover Concealer in the shade Sand Beige. I've been using this concealer for maybe like a month now, and I must say that this one is better than my other high-end concealers, and I think this one tops all of those because this concealer has a very thick consistency. It is full coverage, and the best part is it does not crease. I don't know how it does that, but I only apply this concealer and I don't have to use any setting powder, and it does not crease. I don't know how. And the best part about this concealer is the brush. I'm going to show you guys up close so you can see. It has a very big and thick application brush, which I absolutely love because that way you can just like apply it on the inner corner of your eye, and the amount that is deposited is like perfect. So I like to apply it on the inner corner mostly, and that amount is enough to do my whole eye. I go in with this round brush and just tap it. Now that that is done, I'm going to apply a little bit of setting powder. If anything falls on my under eyes, I can just sweep it out. So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. This is a really inexpensive product, and as you can see, I've hit pan on this one because it's really good and it does not give me flashback, which is really important. I'm not a big fan of the bronzing shade because it's a little warm for me. It's a little bit yellow, but it's a nice alternative. I'm going to be using this little fluffy brush to apply the brightening powder and just like packing it on the brush, and that same motion packing it under the eyes. Today for the cream contour, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse in the shade Caramel Dark. This is supposed to be a foundation, but I like to use it as a cream contour because obviously this is extremely dark for my face. I just like to go in with this concealer brush. This is the Morphe M224, and just like pack a little bit of the product here and drag it down on my cheeks. Since I have very pronunciated cheekbones, I just like to follow that structure a little bit higher so that I can just snatch up my face. It's very important with these types of products that you apply them a little bit higher than you would normally use your bronzer, because if not, it's going to drag your whole face down. So basically what I'm saying is apply this right here. For example, for me, I apply it right where the bone is. And don't get scared because this looks a little dark right now. I will be blending it in with the same brush and just like dragging it upwards and just like kind of blending it in at the same time. And as you can see, it is now blended. It looks like you have a really nice defining shadow on the cheek, which is going to snatch your face more. You can tell the difference on this side, and this side looks a little bit more round. So now that that's done, I'm going to go in with the same contouring palette as before, and this time I'm going to be using the bronzing shade. I'm going in with this big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe B3, perfect for sculpting because it is huge. A lot of product comes out if you tap it really hard, so I just tap it very lightly, and I'm using the cream contour as a guideline. I'm going to follow that and just do circular motions so that the bronzer and the cream contour can like blend in together. So now that we're all sculpted, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm going to do the brows off camera because I've already shown you guys how I do my brows, and besides, I don't have any drugstore products to show you guys for brows, so I'm going to skip that. If you would like to know how I do my brows, I do have an IGTV over on my Instagram account, so you can check that out, but I will do that and be right back. Okay guys, so the brows are done. We're moving on to the eyes. I already prepped the lid with some of the concealer that I use on my under eyes, so I'm going to be doing a very easy bronzy look. And so for that, I'm going to be using the JUVIA'S Place, the Nubian palette. This is a very nice neutral bronzy palette. It has some mattes, it has some shimmers. It's perfect for the look I'm going for today. I'm going to do a transition shade to start, and for that I'm going to be using this shade right over here, which is like a cool earthy tone. And I'm going to be using a fluffy eye brush, packing it onto the brush by tapping it, removing a little bit of the excess, and I'm going to start that in the middle of the crease and just go in round motions, covering the whole eye. Now, using a more dense brush, I'm going to be picking up a darker color. I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to be packing that on my lid and going again with the transition shade and kind of buffing that out. Now that we have that, I'm going to go in with the same dense brush and taking this even darker brown in the corner, I'm going to pack a little bit of that and just focus it on the outer corner of the eye, just that it can create a little bit of dimension. So this part of the eyes is done. I was thinking of putting a little bit of shimmer on the lid, but I'm kind of feeling the look that I have going on right now, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. And we're going to do mascara now, and I'm going to be using this new COVERGIRL mascara that I bought maybe 2 weeks ago at Walgreens. It was on sale for $4, which is really nice. We always love a bargain over here. And this is the Peacock Flare mascara. Oh, I love the bristles. So when the wands are like this one, let's see if it focuses. please. So as you can see, the bristles are like really short and straight. I really love when mascara wands are like that because it can get in between the lashes and like coat them really nice, as opposed to other mascaras that have like really fluffy and big wands. They can just like create a clump of product. So I really love wands like this. First, I'm going in with my lash curler. So here it goes. Unfortunately, it came a little bit dry and kind of pissed about that because I paid for this, but I just put some eye drops on the mascara tube. If your mascara ever dries out, you can apply saline drops or eye drops on it, and it's supposed to revive your mascara. So I just did that and it's kind of worked. So the mascara served its purpose. As you guys can see, they look really, really nice, not clumped at all, which I really love. It gave it a really nice lift. So for lashes today, I'm going to be using this pack of Kiss blowout lashes. I bought this at Marshall's for $5, this pack of 4. This is in the style Pageboy, and we're back. I just applied the lashes. I used the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Glue, which is the one I always use. And I'm not gonna lie, I love how these lashes are looking. They just give it like a nice touch. Now I'm just going to apply the same eyeshadow on the lower lashes. So now that the eyes are completely done, I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of setting spray. Since I don't own any setting spray that's from the drugstore, I'm going to be using the same setting spray that I always use, which is the Max Fix Plus. I also applied a little bit of black liner on my waterline just to like deepen the effect. And before that setting spray dries, I'm going to be applying the highlighter, and this time I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow Palette. Look how gorgeous that is. I've talked about this previously on my channel. This was only $5 from Marshall's, which was a very good bargain because it is a really nice product. I normally go in with this shade, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm using this illuminator brush, and I like to apply that on the high points of my cheeks first, tapping it like that because it's a little bit wet still, and then when I finish tapping, I go in circular motions and just look at the glow that this highlight gives me. It's really, really nice. This one kind of resembles the Champagne Pop by Becca, which is really nice because this is very inexpensive. So the last step for this transformation is going to be obviously lips. And I'm going to be using 2 of my favorite NYX products, and it is this NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. This is one of my holy grails. I use it almost every time because it's the perfect shade for me, and it looks a lot like my natural lip color, so it's very natural looking on me. I'm going to be pairing it with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. I just bought this and I think it's nearly halfway empty because I use it almost every day. It's the perfect combination of a gloss because it's not very sticky or heavy. It's very light actually, and I just love the tint that it gives my lips. So as you can see, this lip color is almost exactly like my natural lip, which is why I love it. And that's basically it. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun filming it. I have been planning on filming this video ever since I started buying more drugstore products. I wanted to show you guys that you don't have to buy everything high-end and that you can use more affordable products and they can work as well, if not even better, than more expensive products. So as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and also hit the notification button so you're notified anytime that I post in the near future. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which will be linked down in the description box. So yeah, that's it for today guys. See you on the next one. Bye.